Howdy there, friends and neighbors. Hey, in today's video I'm going to take you with me on my discovery journey about a tool that I just learned about that hopefully is going to make it both easier and safer for us to do inspections and even repairs on roofs. So for a few weeks this thumbnail kept showing up as a recommended video for me on YouTube, and I never watched it because the thumbnail really doesn't tell what the video is about, and so I just kind of ignored it. But it showed up often enough that one day I decided, okay, I'm going to watch this. I don't know why I decided I was going to watch it, but I decided to watch it, and mind blown, I couldn't believe what I saw. So here was a video that was showing a guy standing on a little platform that was helping him to not fall off of a 2612 pitch roof. Now, for those of you that don't understand roof pitch, 2612 means that there's 26 inches of rise for every 12 inches of horizontal, called run. So for all practical purposes, that's a vertical wall. Now, it's not completely straight up and down vertical, but it's just about as close as you can get. And so here this guy was with this little platform that he didn't have to nail to the roof. He didn't have to stick to the roof in any way. The platform stuck to the roof all by itself and supported his weight. Now, I'm going to guess maybe he's around 160, 170, maybe 180 pounds. But this thing held his weight on a near vertical roof. So being a total sucker for little gadgets and tools and trinkets that will either help make our life easier as roofing inspectors, roofing salesmen, or that are just cool and I just want to have. Of course, I could not resist this whatever magic pixie dust tool that seemingly by magic helped this guy stand on a near vertical roof. Now, the tool is actually called the Pitch Hopper. So got on their website and I found that they make basically two different sizes, a 24-inch width and a 32-inch width. And the 24-inch one, I decided I'd start with that, like I say, because we're just testing it. 24-inch one was $99. So I went ahead, bought it, knew that I could justify it because, right, it's going to keep us safer up on these scary roofs. So then I just eagerly waited for it to show up at my house because I wanted to try it on my roof, which is a 1212 pitch, which for those of you that don't understand roof pitch, that's a 45-degree angle. Okay, so we're up on a roof and we're actually going to get to test this thing out. Most of the videos that I watched showed the guys just throwing it on the roof and it sticks. Well, that actually worked really good. All right, so the roof that we're on is kind of between a 12 and 13 pitch. Get out the pitch gauge. Yes, I'm old-fashioned. I actually prefer to use one of these things. I'm going to show you what the pitch is on the roof. I've seen lots of guys use the app to do this. I prefer an actual angle measurer, a pitch gauge, and I want to put it on a flat, smooth surface so that it's giving me a true pitch. Okay, so that should read between a 12 and 13. Even though this is, I'm going to call it a 12-12 pitch, what I'm standing on is a 312 pitch. So I'm going to do this just right above the 312 pitch, so that way if this thing comes out from underneath me, I'm not going to go falling off of the roof 2 stories down. Okay, so I'm going to do this just about 1 foot above the 312 pitch because I've never been on one of these things before and I'm not so sure what it's going to do. Okay, here we go. All right. Wow. So, right, I'm not wearing my safety harness because, like I said, I'm right above this 312 pitch. If this thing were to come out from underneath me, I'd be able to stop right there. Should I try this? I even saw some guys jumping up onto it. I'm old, so I may not even be able to do it. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I'm pretty convinced. Let's talk about some other uses for this then. For inspection purposes, right? So if you are responsible for inspecting a roof, not actually working on a roof, maybe you're an adjuster, maybe you're a roofing salesman, something like that, how could you use this? Well, if you had two of them, you could actually kind of stair step up the roof. You could do that especially coming down a roof also. You could sit on it and just keep moving it all the way down the roof. Some of the other applications that I can see for this would be if you're on a steep roof like this and you're trying to inspect it for hail. Again, whether you're an adjuster or whether you are a roofing inspector, if this is your test square right here in front of you, now you've got a surface that you can stand on without your ankles being, you know, all wonky like that, but you're also safe. And now you can just go ahead and start making your marks in your roughly 10 foot by 10 foot square. So another application that I can see, again, if maybe you're a roofer and you've got a small repair to do, let's say there was a pipe jack right here in front of me, or box vent, or maybe you just even need to replace some shingles that blew off the roof. Well, now you've got a surface for your tool bag. I know that a lot of guys are going to carry all their tools right here so that it's accessible, but if you're just doing a quick repair and you've got your tools in a tool bag, now you've got a surface that you can put it on. The really big test: what happens if I drop a bundle of shingles, 70 pounds of shingles, onto the pitch hopper? Okay, so that's pretty impressive. If I've got a repair to do, I can sit on one pitch hopper here, keep my bundle of shingles right next to me, so that way I don't have to have a guy at the top of the roof sliding them down the roof to me if I'm just doing a repair, or I don't have to just bring up 2 or 3 shingles at a time, or half a bundle of shingles at a time, and try to keep them from sliding down the roof. Now I've got a flat surface that I can actually put the bundle of shingles on. So now there's some obvious safety precautions, some very obvious safety precautions. If you're actually doing roofing work, you still need to be harnessed. You still need to have your rope tied off and the other end tied off to your chest harness, right? It doesn't do any good to just have a harness on with no rope attached to it. The other thing too, some of the stuff that I saw on various videos, is that you pretty much want to keep your weight centered right in the middle of this thing. You don't want to go one way or the other. You don't want to put, you know, more of your weight on one side of this thing than on the other. If you're using these to help you do an inspection of a steep roof, it would be really helpful to have 2 of these things. Also, the one that I bought is the 24-inch one. They also make a 32-inch one, so you could probably kneel on it and then have a tool bag next to you if you needed to do something like that. The main point of this whole video was to test this out and see if this is a tool that would make it easier and safer for me as a roofing inspector and a roofing salesman to inspect roofs. Now, is this a good tool for the roofing crew, the actual labor? Yeah, I think this is. I can see lots of applications for the actual roofing installers to use something like this too. If nothing else, just to make their job more comfortable so that they have a flat surface to work on, save their ankles, save their knees. So the main question is, does the pitch hopper get a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Well, I'm definitely going to give the pitch hopper an enthusiastic thumbs up. I think this is going to be, I hate to borrow the cliche, but a game changer. All right, so I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you have any questions about your roof, whether you need a roof repair, you need a roof replacement, if you've got questions about your insurance claim, feel free to give us a call at our office phone number right up here, 719-433-6991, or visit our website. That's right down here, homesteadroofingcolorado.com. We've got a ton of information out there, lots of articles, lots of videos, all of it educational for you. Also, if you like this video, please give us the big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon up there so that way you get notified when we've got new videos. Oh, and if you've got a question that you'd like us to answer, leave that in the comments section down below too, because we read and respond to all questions that we get. All right, so until our next video, I'm Tracy Bookman, owner of Homestead Roofing.